needed that one. I needed it, coaches needed it, players needed it, fans needed it. A good step. I thought we really improved as a team from getting off the bus at Lafayette to the night. I thought our team handled with a lot of maturity this week. We had positive practices. We knew that we had played a good team over in Lafayette, but that we had a lot to work on, that we didn't play our best, even though we played a good team. And that tonight we weren't going to play perfect, but we knew we had to play closer to perfect than we did over Louisiana Lafayette, and I thought we did that. I was very proud of the progress we made this week. Now questions.
Ryan completed passes to 9 different receivers, and what is it about? Was it his management of the game, or is it the offense that you guys run that allows so much?
Well, I think it's a little bit of both. I think he does manage the game well. He had time to throw the ball tonight. That helps a lot. And we did spread the ball around a lot. And Coach Keck, that's part of what he does. You can't focus on one guy or one thing. He likes to spread it around. And Ryan really had a good night tonight as far as making good decisions. I think we went from I lost count of the turnovers last week. I don't think we had a turnover tonight, did we? And that's outstanding in 1 week to come that forward with that ball screen. That was the biggest difference in the game, was we held on the ball.
The Oklahoma State transfers accounted for all 4 touchdowns tonight. Is that something that you envisioned?
Wait a minute, did they?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I mean, because I don't really look at it anymore. They're not Oklahoma State players anymore. They didn't kick the field goal too, did they?
You're right.
No, but that's good. I mean, those guys are good football players, and I was happy to see. I just had to see a score first of all. After not scoring the week before, but that's interesting you say that. But they're Cardinals now.
How about the individual talents of Kevin Johnson, though? He had the 2 catches for touchdowns, but he also ran 1 in.
Yeah, I mean, he does a lot of things. And Coach Keck does a good job of utilizing that. He had a heck of a night. Really great first half. He all around, and he's been dinged a little bit. He didn't have a real good camp as far as staying on the field every day. He was probably out as much as he was in, so he's been healthy since Louisiana. He put in a good week this week. He's healthy.
Coming into the season, a concern was finding receivers. With the number of guys who caught passes tonight, how do you feel about things that are going with the finding depth?
Well, I mean, we don't have that stretch the field vertical threat, one guy or 2 guys. JJ and Marcus is kind of almost by committee, but really you spread the field and you hit the open receiver, and that's kind of what we're doing. And Coach Keck, I thought, called a heck of a game, and I thought Ryan did an outstanding job of finding the open receivers tonight. And that's one thing you can't do right now. You can't just try to bracket or double team one guy, because we do throw the ball and spread the ball around.
How do you feel about Ryan's decision making? There were a couple of times he threw it away smartly or threw it down.
He did. He did. He like I'm repeating myself. He managed the game well, and I got a little frustrated early in the 4th quarter because I wanted to score again, kind of put the game away. But then I thought, well, he didn't do anything dumb, and we didn't give them the ball. And sometimes after battle is just make sure you don't beat yourself. That's something we didn't do tonight. That was 4 quarters complete game of the best game we played since I've been here.
Coach, could you talk a little bit about the defensive performance, shutout, just overall team effort?
I mean, we're making some mistakes at times. My goodness, we're playing hard. We've got a bunch of guys who can fly around, and that has more to do with it than anything, is that we're able to roll people. And like I thought we had a chance to do that this year with our depth. And it makes it a lot easier having played defense to know that you can go out there and really give it everything you got, because you got a chance to come off and bring a fresh guy in. When you know you're going to play every snap, you get sometimes where you're trying to conserve energy, and you end up not playing at the high level. So we're able to do that. We're getting to roll people in and out, and it's a lot of fun to watch. Before I get anything else, I want to say one thing. But students coming out, there's no students I think we've ever had at a game, and I'm very appreciative of that. It was a great crowd, and our student body did a heck of a job. Now I just want them to all come back and bring another one with them. I mean, that was very exciting to see. I didn't know what kind of crowd we were going to have, but the student body really came out, and that was a heck of a way to take the field tonight, to see all that ran up there. It was great.
Coach, you ran a lot of defensive backs on the field throughout the game. How do you think they play, especially missing one of your starters in Jordan Garrett?
And again, when you have depth, you can overcome an injury or two. Jordan Garrett's a very good player. We want him back. We thought he could play this week. He had to have his thumb operated on, and they had to open it up to where the scar, the incision is going to have to heal. Hopefully he'll be back next week, but that was the thing we didn't really know till late in the week. But when you have some depth, it allows you to overcome more than when you don't have the depth. And I think that's the thing that really hurt us more than anything else last year. When we lost 2 or 3 guys, you could really see a drop off. Tonight, with Jordan not playing, you didn't see that, and hopefully that will continue that way.
You've talked during the preseason about the new coaches that you have here. You trust them, and it allows you to be more of a head coach during games. Tonight, were there any instances where that maybe showed, or was there something that you were able to focus on being the head coach that maybe
I
previously?
just try to manage the game, manage the timeouts, stay abreast on the injuries and what we got to do. And, little things like this guy's getting a little fisticuff, make sure that it didn't lead to a 15-yarder or an ejection, those kind of things. And I can focus on the entire team and not just on the defense. And, when you're playing defensive the way we are right now, it makes it a lot easier on me to focus on other things. And it just frees me up really during the week to do more of the things I have to do. This was a rough week for us off the field, and I don't mean that in a negative way. It's like getting ready to go to Hawaii. And I'm fired up to go to Hawaii, but there's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes the week before. I remember going out to practice one day. I said, I don't know if I could have done all this and called the defense. So it's working out, and Chuck Langston too is helping a lot. It's working out the way I hoped it would work out, and Coach Bradley's doing a great job with the defense, and the rest of the coaches are as well.
You talk about managing timeouts. You did that late in the first quarter. I take it was the wind. You were trying to get them to.
We wanted to punt into the wind. It worked just like we wanted to. I was prepared to call another timeout on the third down play, but they threw an incomplete pass, and we still had 7 seconds on the clock. And the wind, looking up at the flags, didn't look like it was blowing as much as it did on the field. The field, we had a good wind blowing through. I'm gonna say 15 miles an hour. So, and so the wind played a big part of the game. I thought early on. I thought us having won the first quarter was really beneficial.
You had the touchdowns in the first 3 possessions. What kind of happened after that, as far as maybe not getting it into the end zone like you?
A couple of penalties, things of that nature. I think Prairie View adjusted as well. I don't take anything away from there. Last year was a very good defensive ball club, and then I thought they got better as the game went on. The second half, same way. Now, I don't think we hit on all cylinders all the time second half, but Prairie View had a little bit to do with that. They came over here to play, and they just didn't lay down. And it was a hard-fought win. And other than Texas College, we haven't been up 2 touchdowns with anybody. That was new for us. We handled that pretty good. We got to do a better job. But I thought overall I was proud of our intensity in the second half. But we had trouble putting them away. I think Prairie View had more to do that than we did. Anything else? That was closing. Just very proud of this team. Just very proud of our players and our coaches. This was a great week of prep for us. I thought we took a big step as a team this week. I know that it's only one game, but it was a game that was a step in the right direction. We've got a lot of work to do, but I feel much better about getting on the plane to go to Hawaii this week than I did last week at this time. We got a lot to work for and a lot to play for. A lot of good things can happen to us